Hello, how is everyone doing? I'm so glad that you found me. As you hop on, say hello, tell me where you're from, all that good stuff. Hello, Nancy Jones. How are you? Just getting my comments up. There we go. It's all good. Yay. Oh, what a gorgeous day today. It's cold, but oh, the sun was shining, blue skies. Oh my gosh, we're so spoiled. I'm glad you're doing good, Nancy. I'm doing good too. I had a busy day. Stella went to the vet today, so more blood work and all that. And yep, she's doing okay. Now they're checking her for diabetes. Really? Hello, Nancy Van Buren. I'm glad you're on. I hope your dinner was good and that you didn't have to hurry. So, we've got just over a month left with the mini catalog and the annual catalog. So in May, we will have a new annual catalog. So it's a little bit smaller. It's a total different design. And the more I see it and have others tell me what they think about it, I'm liking it. In that it helps you with designs and what's important, as far as tools, the top 10 tools that you need, and different card layouts. And so it really is a help for people that struggle with coming up with their own designs and that. So that's good. Oh, I know, Nancy. And you are very familiar with it. I know you are. Actually, they said the way they would treat it is with eye drops because it's a different kind of diabetes. I don't know. It's not the kind where her pancreas doesn't produce insulin. It has something to do with the kidneys. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how that all goes. We're hoping that it's just nothing, and so far her tests are all good. So if they stay that way, we're good. So yeah, we'll have a new annual catalog in May. But in the meantime, I want to focus on some of our good products that we have in the current annual catalog. Just because it's going away doesn't mean there's not treasures in it. So let's focus on that. Hello, Sue. Good to see you. Hope everything went well with your appointment. Yeah, so the catalogs and Easter is Sunday. Oh my goodness. I am so looking forward to it. I love Easter. I get really emotional, but yes, I love it. I love everything about it and what it represents. Oh, all capitals, yes, and 2 exclamation points. I love it, Sue. I love it. I can't wait to hear about it. What else? Oh, a week from Monday, April 8th, is the total solar eclipse of the sun. Isn't that a song? Isn't there a song about that? Total eclipse of the sun, of the moon, total eclipse. I don't know. I think there is, but it's way, way back. Anyone that's was born in, the late 1900s. Gosh, that sounds so far away. Like in the 1990s and forward, you won't know. You won't know the song at all, probably. Anyway. Oh, I'm getting messages. You can make one up. I can make a song up. Yeah, right. I already sang once today to someone, and actually he was very appreciative. So, one of my brother's birthday is today. So I called him and sang to him. He's in Arizona, so I don't get to see him hardly ever. Plus he goes to Alaska from May to September. So I definitely don't see him during those months. And then I have my oldest brother. He had a birthday this week, so I called and sang happy birthday to him. And I have a sister that's her birthday is Saturday, and a sister-in-law's birthday that's Sunday, and she's on right now. So I'm so excited. I'm way behind on my birthday cards. I'll just say that and leave it alone. I'm still going to send them no matter what, because I believe in stretching your birthday out and celebrating for days and days and days and days. In our house, we always have celebrated till the next birthday. So like Nikki's birthday was March 16th. So we celebrate her birthday until the next birthday, which is Randy's, which is April 16th. So we celebrate Nikki like a month. And then my birthday is May 5th, so Randy gets 19 days of celebration. And then the twins is May 6th, so I get 1 day. I get my birthday to celebrate. I'm not, what did I say? Behind. I'm not behind. Oh, I know you are, because I know you aren't, because Bill told me that he got a card from you. And I'm like, that little rotten Sue. She's showing me up. So we'll just deal with that later. Okay. So with enough chit-chatting, I think there's a few of us on. We'll get started. Yes, on sending cards. Yeah. I'm not behind. No. We'll see in Christmas. No, we won't. You'll be ready for that too. All right. So I'm going to point you to my work surface. Also, I came up with a little solution for my blocks so they don't do this domino thing. I put a picture in the comments on Tuesday. I'm going to put a picture in the comments tonight on tonight's video and show you what I came up with. We'll see if it works. They're in a tray, but the tray is only this high. So the majority of the block is sticking out of the tray. So I don't know if they're going to rock or what they're going to do. But I will let you know, and I'll show you a picture. I'll put it in the comments of this video when we're done. All right. I'm going to point you to my work surface. And here we go. So this card is a card that, wow, this is really, there we go. Maybe that's better. No, that's worse. There we go. I guess you'll just see my clutter over here. These are all my tools that I'm going to be using tonight. So anyway, this card was inspired by my sister Sue. And she sent me a card, or a picture of a card. She says, I want to make this. Well, I didn't have the supplies for it. Actually, I don't even know if they're Stampin' Up! Supplies. But I said, oh, I can come up with something like that. So I did. And so this was one stamp, You Made My Day. I forgot what stamp set that was out of. But I stamped it, and then I just cut the words apart and then put it on a piece of pecan pie so it looks like a post. This die is from the Aspen bundle. And then I did blending with blending brushes in the background with pecan pie, boho blue, and not so saffron. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I came up with that. That's an old one. Daffodil Delight. And I just blended it, and then I stamped in pecan pie some flowers and not weeds, but you know, that you would find in a field. And then I popped this piece up with dimensionals, and I put in a couple of brass dragonflies, and I think I replicated it pretty good. Oh, what did I do? Balloons. Did I do a peace sign? I don't think I did, but thank you, Nancy. I'm glad you love the trees. Yeah, they're like birch trees, and very, very, very pretty. Now, Stampin' Up! Has another one. I know the balloons are flying around. I didn't think I did a thumbs up. I did this. I wonder if that did anything. I don't think it did anything. I don't know how I got the balloons. I should know that. I tell everyone how they get their balloons, the hearts, and the thumbs up. It's all in your, I don't know. Gosh, I look like I'm flipping someone off. Or a thumbs up. You may need to come down a little bit. Yep, there you go. There's a thumbs up. And the heart. There we go. And the balloons was the peace sign, so I must have put 2 fingers together. Anyway, the other die set that you can use to make a card like this, same kind of idea, is the Grassy Grove. It's not a bundle anymore. It's a stamp set, and the dies, they coordinate, but you can only buy them separately. They took it away as a bundle. So that would be another one that you could do the same idea. The opening in the Grassy Grove is much bigger, and it would be a horizontal card. So it would be like this, and you'd have a big open area to put flowers and such. So I did that today. Thank you, Sue, for inspiring me to make that card. Hello, Linda. How are you? I hope you're doing well. All right. So tonight I'm going to use dies and a stamp set that are from the annual catalog. Oh, and I just dropped a die, so I'm going to put it in my trusty magnetic tray so I don't lose it. All right. So we're using Fluffiest Friends, and specifically this little bunny. I love him. He's so sweet. Yeah, so we're going to use him. And Petal Pink for the card stack, the card base, and the ink. Piece of white, basic white. We're going to use the Stylish Shape, specifically this circle. And we're going to use this embossing folder, which is called Softly Sophisticated. And we're going to use Adoring Hearts, specifically these 3 hearts right here. So Adoring Hearts has a ton of all different size hearts and different centers, a banner. It's a phenomenal set. So I'm going to put these hearts in my tray also. All right, what else? Oh, and I'm going to use the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack, and it has the is it Granny Apple Green and Petal Pink ribbon. I have not used this, so it's not open. So I'll get that. And I'm using specifically the Petal Pink from that. And then I got some scraps and some basic rhinestones. Okay. All right, I think we are ready. set stuff aside. Okay, the first thing I want to do is get my card base. So I'm going to cut it at, should we do 2 again? I always do 2, right? Is the magnetic tray from Stampin' Up? No, Nancy. It is from my friend Nancy Jones. She takes very good care of me. And when she finds little treasures like that, she usually gets one for me and one for Rhonda and one for herself. So I am definitely spoiled. I'm not sure where she got it. We could probably ask her. She is on this video right now, so maybe she can post where she got it from. All right. I'm going to do 4 1/4. That's where I'm going to score it. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 1/2, which is half of a piece of cardstock. So I have 2 card bases. We might as well make 2, right? All right. Then I want, for the front, white, 4. I'm just going to throw that piece away. By 5 1/4. Make sure I have a second piece because now I said I was going to do 2 cards. Yep, that's 4 by 5 1/4. And actually, I need another piece of petal pink. Did I say that this was petal pink? It's petal pink. Let me get another piece. Because we're going to make one a little different than the other one. So I have 2 of these white pieces. I'm only going to use 1. I'm going to try the other one in petal pink. So 5 1/4 by 4. We'll see how that works. Okay. All right. I think that's all the cutting I have to do now. So I'm going to set my paper trimmer aside. And I'm going to fold my card bases in half and get my bone folder. Is anyone getting ready to plant flowers or anything? You deserve to be spoiled, and she is a sweetheart to buy you the gifts. Aw, thank you, Nancy. Yes, Nancy Jones is a sweetheart. She's priceless. Okay. We have those folded. Now I'm going to use my embossing folder, which is called the Softly Sophisticated, and that was part of the celebration. The first one I'm going to do, I need to get my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Wow, you can hardly see it in the picture. And this is a 3D embossing folder. So you take your base plate, which is number 1. I'm on the other side. Number 1, right there. Can you see that? I'm waiting. There's a delay. Yep, number 1 base plate. And then you're going to need number 4, the big gray plate. So I'm going to take my embossing folder. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to put it in the embossing folder and see the line that goes across the logo. That's a good line to use to make sure your cardstock is in there evenly and straight. You always want to put the hinged end in first and then put your number 4 plate in, and okay, we're cranking. And guess what? My blocks aren't moving. Yay! I think I finally got a solution. Nancy Jones actually helped me think of it. And she showed me something I could buy like at the Dollar Tree or one of the dollar stores. And I actually had something at home, so I just repurposed it because it was just collecting dust. Magnetic holder is from the Country Hive. Is that online, Nancy Jones? I think it is. I think it's probably online. Country Hive. So there is my piece of petal pink embossed. Now, I'm actually going to set this aside for a minute, because now I'm going to open this up, and the side that the logo is on, I want to ink that side. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves here. Online, yes. So Nancy Van Buren, this little tray can be found at the Country Hive online. So if you just go to Google the Country Hive, it should pop right up. All right, at least the store. And then you'll have to search for magnetic tray. Okay, so I'm taking the ink, the pad right to the embossing folder. Okay. And you're probably thinking, Arlena, how in the world are you going to get that ink off of there? All you do is run it under the faucet and it runs right off. It's so sweet. All right, now I'm going to put this down very carefully. And then I'm going to shut it. And then I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And the plates again. Same one, base plate number 1. And number 4 plate for the 3D embossing folders, and then crank it through. Yay. You're welcome, Nancy. Nancy Jones is always willing to help people. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Boy, that is way heavier than my mini one. All right. So that's what it looks like. And it's okay that it's white in some places. That doesn't bother me. I'm going to just close this up right now, and I'm going to set it aside, and I will clean it after the video. All right. So I have that, and I have this one. Very different, huh? It doesn't even look that same color, but it is. All right. Then I want this ribbon, and I'm going to tie bows. Did anyone just cringe when I said tie bows? No. You guys are all good bow tiers, I bet. that got a little tight. All right, there we go. Then I'm just going to fuss with it till I get it the size I want. I actually want it more to the left. And then I'm going to trim off the edges. Cute little bow. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. That's why you are my friend. So a little secret about Nancy Jones. She doesn't like to tie bows. She doesn't think she's very good at it. I think she's good at it. But whenever there is a job at the studio where bows need to be tied, that's Arlena's job. If there's things that need to be die cut, that's Nancy Jones' job. So we definitely have our own jobs that we're very good at. So, and Rhonda is smart enough to recognize it. So that's good. All right. Got that little cute bow. Oh, that's a little tight. Okay. Move it over a little bit. Okay. So there's that. I'm done with this ribbon. So I hope I'm still doing okay. You've always been better, Nancy. You don't give yourself enough credit. You always do good. My screen on my laptop is frozen. So I hope that doesn't mean we're having a bad connection. But we'll see. All right. Now I'm going to set these aside. And now I'm going to bring in the circle. Here we go. And where's some more white? I'm going to use 2 at the same time. I'm going to bring in my mini machine because it was much lighter. I don't think that will fit. Nope, I got to trim these down. So I want to see how wide this is. It's just under 3 inches. So I'm going to do 3 inches and 3 inches. I also have my plates in my tray with my blocks. So it's really cute. I'm really impressed. I can't wait to show you the picture of it. Okay. And then that. And yes, you can cut 2 pieces of cardstock with a die at the same time. The ones that you probably can't or have trouble with is the ones that have intricate dies. You know, have a lot of polka dots and leaves and, you know, intricate cuts. Those you want to use one at a time. All right, I'm going to put that die back in my magnetic tray. While I'm here, I'm going to cut some white and some petal pink hearts. And again, you can do 2 layers of cardstock. So I watched a friend today, her video, her live. She goes live during the day a lot. And her husband was on I'm using my Take My Pick tool, and I'm poking these hearts out. Yeah, so her, oh, look, you could use those too. Look at that. I might use that for the inside of the card. Just saying. Anyway, she had her husband on with her, and they did a paper pumpkin kit together. They unboxed it and made one of each of the projects. And I asked Randy, my husband, if he would ever do that with me. And you know what? He didn't say no. He didn't say yes, but he didn't say no. So I'm taking that as a yes. So maybe next time with my next paper pumpkin, we'll do that together. How would you like that? Would you like to see Randy on with me? I think it would be fun. All right, I'm going to put this aside. Ooh. And then I'm going to poke these out. Is nobody excited about Randy doing a video with me? Yes? No? Maybe so? Okay. And then I'm just getting these apart. And they come apart pretty easily. See, they just... Oh, wow, there's little one. Okay. I'm going to put this back in my magnetic tray. I'm going to keep this out because I think I'm going to need it. Okay. So I have 2 of these. Ooh. I'm just going to push those aside. And I have my little rabbit. He's so cute. He actually is carrying a cupcake. So I don't know if I like that cupcake because I was gonna. It might cover him up. The cat would be cute too. I'll just stick with the bunny. That's what I was going with, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm going to use basic gray for the outline because I think black will be too stark, too like in your face. So I don't want to do that. And then I want smoky slate. Oh, I don't remember if my smoky slate blends are working real well or if they're dried up. And then petal pink for the ears. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp. Tap, 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 tap. Make sure it's got good. Do you have a carrot to put over the cupcake? Well, probably. I would love to see Randy craft with you. Yes, Randy. See? Were there other comments before that? Okay. All right. Let me see if I've got a little carrot. I'm sure I do. But do I want a carrot? I don't know. Do I want a carrot? Oh, Nancy. You are so much. So Easter Bunny, I made a card recently with him. Look, there's a carrot right there. So I will do that. I'll have to fussy cut them out, but that's okay. I can do that. Okay. Here we go. Voila. And one more for my other card. Because this isn't going to be an Easter card, so I guess it could stay as a cupcake. I don't know. We'll do a carrot too, just for kicks. All right. And then we need red. Maybe some pink. Pink. That's Flirty Flamingo. And this is Real Red. And I think that, boy, that's a lot of colors for this little guy. But that's okay. We can do it. A carrot is so springtime. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I love a fresh carrot. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm going to start by just following some of the lines with the dark smoky slate blend, Stampin' Blend. And I'm just roughly going over it, you know. Okay. And I'm doing the same with this little guy. Does anybody use the Stampin' Blends? And if so, do you like them? I tell you, I love them. It's one of my favorite products. All right, then I'm going to put in some light petal pink for the ears. And I think I'm going to do the nose and his little paws. And his nose and his paws. Okay, then I'm going to take the light smoky slate and color him. Yes, I get very quiet when I'm concentrating. If anyone's wondering, I'm still here. And do the same on him. You can too color, Nancy. I've seen you color. It's beautiful. And with the blends, you don't need to know how to color. You just follow the lines with the dark color and you fill in with the light color. And it all blends it together. Yeah, this light smoky slate is definitely running out. Okay, then I'm going to take the light red, and I'm using the finer tip and coloring in the cherry. I guess I didn't have to on one of them because I'm going to do a carrot. Okay, and then I'm going to do the light Flirty Flamingo. Well, I did that backwards as the cupcake holder. That's all right. Still looks good. Okay. We'll do the carrot on him. All right. I think that's good. I can set all these aside. I am going to get the black for the carrot. Use a little piece of scrap. The carrot. I just did what I tell everyone not to. Don't stamp in the middle of your paper. You waste a lot of paper that way. But I just did. Do as I say, not as I do, I guess, right? Okay, I'm going to color him in. Color the carrot in with pumpkin pie marker. I could do it with the blends. That's okay. We'll do that. And then I think we're going to do garden green for the little, what do you call that at the top of the carrot? Like leaves? Leafy, bushy, greenery, leaves, all that good stuff. Okay, now I'm going to cut that out. And it shouldn't take too long. And again, when you're cutting, fussy cutting, you want to turn your paper, not your scissors. It makes it easier. And again, I'm concentrating, so I'm quiet. Sorry about that. There we go with the carrot. All right. Okay. Let me see. And then I'm going to put these on here. And hope I have enough Stampin' Seal to get through my projects tonight. If not, I have it over across the way. And I have a refill, so I can get more. You never want to run out of Stampin' Seal or any adhesive that you use. Okay, then I'm going to try to put him on here. Do I want the carrot? I don't want the carrot going down. But I don't want to cover up his face either. All right, I'm going to try to put some adhesive on the back of this. And put it right over that cupcake. Look at that, Nancy Van Buren. Oh my goodness, you guys are so too much. Okay. Then I want from Charming Sentiments. Hey there. Hey there. Hey there, right there. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this on a scrap piece of white. I want to make sure I have it the right thickness. Yep, that looks good. And I'm going to put it in, stamp it in basic gray. Tap, 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 tap. And I'm doing 2 of them. So did anyone else do any crafting today or stamping? I'm just going to cut this at an angle, and an angle, and an angle, and an angle. There we go. Put that back in my tray. Throw these little pieces away. You know what? I should have stamped him in black, because with your blends, the black doesn't bleed, but if you use an ink, it does bleed, so you can see how it's kind of just fading together. So, my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Then I want to pop these up with dimensionals, because we gotta have dimensionals. And I've got all kinds of partial sheets. Okay, and I want that too. So, I'm going to use 4 dimensionals on the circles. Doesn't matter what size, just enough to give it a lift. And then I want, that's that one. And then I want one, oh, those are already cut. Right in the middle of these. They're not that long, so they don't need more than one. Okay. Then I'm just peeling off the backs. Hello, Becky! Oh my gosh, I haven't heard or seen or heard from you in so long. How are you doing? Okay. I'm going to put the carrot on that one. And the cupcake on this one. And then the sentiment here. And the sentiment here. Maybe I do like it showing a little bit more. I wonder if I can get this off. We're all good, Becky. Stamping away. Okay. And then I'm getting rid of these dimensional backings. I'm just thinking. Oh, that blends right in. We don't want that. Okay. I think I actually want those on the inside. I think we need white hearts on here. And this is where my Take My Pick tool is going to come in. White hearts here. Nope, I think I want that there, and I want that one there. Because I'm going to put rhinestones on here too. And then I think those will show up fine. And then rhinestones. I think that will do it. Okay, so now the way I'm going to adhere these small little hearts, you all do such a great job. Oh, thank you, Becky. Who else do you see stamp, Becky, when you say you all do such a great job? You do too. I've seen you stamp. You do an excellent job. And then just putting a little dot of glue and putting the heart down. And with this Tombow glue, multi-purpose glue, you only need a little bit. I cannot stress that enough. If you put too much on, your paper warps, and you can see the line of glue or the dot of glue through the paper. Usually when it's white paper, but you don't ever want to take the chance. So little is better. Less is more in this case. I've got this little one down here. Oh my gosh, this is so little. That's probably too much glue for that one. I'm just going to let it sit. All right. Then I'm going to take... What did I do with them? I had rhinestones. There they are. They're buried under my blends. Okay. I'm going to take... that. Oh. And you can put these wherever you want. All right. And then I need a white piece. Oh, I got a smudge on that. I should have made sure that it was on this side. Oh well. A white piece. Do I only have one? No, I have two. So that's the right size for that. And then I need 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just cutting this piece down to 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. And then I'm taking my Stampin' Seal. And the same for this one. All the girls in the family? Well, this isn't just a family channel, Becky. This is my business channel. So we have all kinds of stampers on this channel, and they are from all over the country. I have them in Maryland. I have them in California. I forget where else I have them from. All right, so I'm going to put these little hearts just inside here, and I'm going to try to do a little bit of green glue. All right. I don't know if you can see that, but that's how much glue I used on here. So you don't want any more than that, or you're going to have a mess. All right, and then I'm going to do this one. And again, just a little bit, just a few little dots. And put that there. Yay. Close that up. Store it upside down so the glue is always to the tip of the bottle. Okay. All right. So there's the 2 cards. One is just with the petal pink embossed, and one is a piece of white embossed with ink inside the folder. So what do you think? Oh, thank you, Nancy. ... not a lot. That is a good saying to remember on that glue. ... not a lot. Absolutely. Missy, you know very well too, don't you? Love them. Thank you. And then again, for those that hopped on after I showed this, this was a card that I did today that was inspired by my sister Sue. She sent me a picture and said, I want to make this. Well, I didn't have the supplies that the card took, so I used what I had. Here we go. Here we go. Why did we get balloons again? There's balloons again. I am not showing anything. What does it think it sees? I know it's the peace sign, but is there a peace sign anywhere there? Okay, this is ridiculous. I don't know why it was doing that. Does something on that card look like a peace sign? I bet it does. The trees or something? I don't know. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, there's something on that card, I think. I don't know. No, it's not doing it. So I don't know. Anyway, so I used what I had for Stampin' Up! Products. So the die with the birch trees is from the Aspen dies. And then I just took a piece of white cardstock behind this. And I used the blending brushes and used Boho Blue, Daffodil Delight, Yeah, I think that's all the colors I used. Oh, and some pecan pie. And then I stamped the pecan pie, the like the flowers and the, plants in the field behind that. And then I popped this up with dimensionals. I don't know if you can see that. And then this stamp, I just stamped it and then cut the words apart and put it on like a post, like a sign. So that was fun. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Linda. Nancy, I have no idea where those bullets came from. Something I did. I mean, it's the peace sign, but I didn't give the peace sign, so I don't know. I got nothing. So, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, rest of your evening. I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. And I'll get Randy on board to do a live with me, and that will be fun. I'll have him stamping and see how well he does. I'm probably going to be very surprised, and he's going to do wonderful because he's talented that way. He gets it from his mom. Well, his dad was pretty talented too. His dad did excellent work with woodwork and so talented. Yes, Becky, happy Easter to everyone. It is a very special time of year, and we are so blessed to be able to celebrate it. All right. You guys have a wonderful evening. I will be back next Tuesday. I'm sure I'll be back next Tuesday. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope the weather's good and that you can get outside and enjoy it. Enjoy the fresh air. And you guys have a great weekend and take care. And I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.